Welcome to episode 10, Conscious Leadership on SAMI Radio. Today I want to talk to you about harnessing subconscious behavior to move into conscious leadership. Think about this. Ineffective daily routines, superficial behaviors, poorly prioritized or unfocused tasks, and how they leach leadership capabilities. Making unproductive busyness perhaps the most critical behavior problem in our lifestyle today. With our constant stream of text messages, emails, meetings, conference calls, and so on, it really is a minor miracle that any of us can accomplish anything. With our smartphones surgically implanted into our hands, our time is sliced so thinly that we never make room for error, have the time to focus on developing big picture perspectives, or make the time needed for an action plan, let alone the time to execute it. For so many of us, whether you're a CEO for a major corporation, a small business owner, a solo entrepreneur, or a single parent, there's a fundamental disconnection between knowing what needs to be done and actively taking responsibility for it. Calling this disconnection the knowing-doing gap, Stanford University researchers Jeffrey Pfeffer and Robert Sutton posed this question. Why does knowledge of what needs to be done frequently fail to result in action or behavior consistent with that knowledge? So, is there anyone who hasn't wondered the same thing? Why does knowledge of what needs to be done frequently fail to result in action or a behavior consistent with that knowledge? For example, that person at work who knows you need the report by 3 but can't get it to you until tomorrow, or that person at home who knows that you need help and they just don't feel like helping, or they want to help on their timeline when it's convenient for them. The answer to this is both simple and profound. We can sum it up with the term willpower. The problem is not that we self-manage poorly or that our time is even divided ineffectively, but that our consciousness, or will, is divided as well. According to the theory of mind model, our will, aka conscious mind, is only controlled by 12%. So that means that our behavior that we will ourselves into is really only 12%. Whereas our subconscious mind, now this controls about 88% of our behavior. So, getting things done requires 2 critical components. Number 1, energy, and number 2, focus. Sadly, both are at risk in our modern lifestyles. Now, building a bias for action in yourself and your career requires developing and reinforcing the skills to become a purposeful versus volitional individual. So that means you need to be more purposeful. And there are people like this that are purposeful who can consistently achieve their objectives by making an unconditional commitment to their self-regulation goals and subconscious strategies. This leaves them the power of that intention to help them overcome the obstacles in their way, whether it's a personal doubt or the bureaucracies within their organization. Well, here are 4 steps that form the basis of successfully taking action. Let's move to step 1. Step 1 is challenging your beliefs. Many of us have beliefs that have been passed down from family members and society, and we don't even challenge the idea or consider whether or not they actually suit us. Your goals must be aligned with your core beliefs, and your professional beliefs must be aligned with your personal beliefs so that you can distinctly visualize its success. Your beliefs will affect your habits and your perceptions. Step 2, empower your subconscious mind. Empowerment is a significant step. When we don't take the time to align our beliefs with our intentions, a chaotic mental vibration causes us to feel uncomfortable, and doubts, fear, or anxiety begin to set in. This chaos is because our subconscious mind, which governs, again, approximately 88% of our behavior, creates conflict with our conscious mind, which regulates about 12% of our response, leading the amygdala to release stress hormones. So we revert to our old habits, thereby creating difficulty in accomplishing our new goals. This causes us to engage in former states of homeostasis. Step number 3, guard your intention. Once you have made your commitment, you have to protect it from forces both within yourself and your environment. So maybe it's not the time to share this information or this process with anyone else. Maybe it's time to find someone who can and will support you in this intentional change. Step number 4, disengage from your intention. Well, your point of success or failure from which you walk away and take up the next challenge depends on whether or not you can allow the seeds you're planting to actually grow. Many times, we stunt our growth by not allowing the challenges we've put into place to come to life naturally. From your commitment comes both the emotional energy and the focus that are critical to your success. In short, the process of getting things done in business and in your personal life is pretty much the same as in any other aspect of life. The things that get done are those that we genuinely believe in and that we believe will get done. My name is Anutsa Bellissimo. I'm your host on SAMI Radio. Individual coaching and group training on the power of the subconscious mind and how to use brain power to harness your ultimate goals and success are available at thesamigroup.com. That's TheSamiGroup.com. Until next time, stay emotionally fit.